What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I'm jumping into M.A.R.S. Mercenary Assault Recon Squad. Now, I covered this game a while back in a live stream, and it is a third-person shooter. Now, this game has just launched free-to-play in open beta, so you can head over to Steam and pick it up and check it out for yourself if you like what you see here. Now, M.A.R.S. does have a few different game modes, so there's going to be a career, which is essentially your tutorial. There's going to be a cooperative mode, which is essentially like dungeon running. You're going to go in with other teammates or other people and complete different levels. And then there's a full PvP mode, which is like team deathmatch. There's also a domination, demolition, those kinds of things are all in this game. Now, being that the game is free to play, there's obviously monetization built into the game, and there's a couple of different shops, 3 to be exact. 2 of those are going to be in-game currencies that you're able to earn through playing the game. One of those is linked to a denomination, so obviously you can pay for that shop. These different shops do have different items, so it is going to benefit you to have the in-game currency and to be able to buy better weapons. A lot of those weapons, though, are temporary, so it does push you to play the game more in order to keep those better weapons. The shop that is linked to the monetary value does appear to be all cosmetic based, so you will get different skins for your weapons or different skins for your character, different outfits, but it does not appear that any of that is going to be a pay to win. However, in saying that, I have not actually purchased anything with any money, so I'm not sure entirely if that's true or not. Maybe somebody that has played and paid can tell me in the comment section below. There's also a VIP pass and a battle pass as well. Those things can be obtained either by purchasing them in-game or by purchasing the starter pack DLC, which is going to give you 90 days of VIP access. Now, this game currently has 512 mixed reviews. Some people praising it for just being outright fun, and I have to agree with some of those reviews. Once you get in there and actually just play the game, it is rather fun. There is a bit of jank to it and a bit of odd controls. Essentially, everything feels like it's spacebar. So in order to duck behind cover, you need to use spacebar. In order to transfer from cover, you need to use spacebar. Running is done by either using spacebar or by using shift. If you're not using spacebar to run, then when you get to cover, you actually do need to interact with spacebar in order to get into cover. So a lot of very different movements all linked to spacebar. A lot of the reviews bring up the voice acting, and I had the exact same thoughts that a lot of them did about the voice acting. It does not carry any emotion at all. It sounds simply like someone's reading from a page, and there are points throughout the career or the tutorial where they're reading so fast that it's really hard to focus on the game and what they're saying, so you do miss out on some of that story if you're not fully paying attention.
Thanks to your squad, super crystals from United's Pandora plan are seized. Those crystals allow League of Nations to develop a research center to research applications of super crystals. The physical properties of super crystals are great for manufacturing AI core. As such, the League of Nations has created a master plan for nanocorps. Your mission on this trip is to work with me on testing of nanocorps capabilities. If all goes as intended for the test, League of Nations will be able to deploy nanocorp against United's clone corp.
You can see from the example that I gave you of the voice acting that it seems like they're trying to speed read instead of really injecting the emotion that you would expect in voice acting in a video game. However, this is a small game and it is free to play, so if you can overlook this subpar voice acting or you just avoid it entirely and go straight into the PvP section, it is a fun little game. There are some nuances that you'll need to learn if you're going to get into PvP and some strategies that are going to help benefit your gameplay. Now, the PvP game mode of this game is where I've had the most fun in playing this game. I really enjoy that the most out of everything that I've done. Now, you'll find that a lot of people just like to run straight in, run and gun. I personally like to actually use the cover as it should be or as it's intended, because I find that that's where I really excel in playing this game and getting to the top of the leaderboard. So let's wrap this all up in a nice package. First of all, this game is still in beta, so it is now in open beta. It is free to play, so you can download it at any point in time if you'd like to. It's not difficult to get in and learn to play this game. It's rather simple, so if you're looking for something to pick up to switch up what you've been playing, this could be a great little game for you to do that with. Again, it's free to play, so you can invite your friends, and you can either do PvP or you can do co-op PvE as well. And you can do that with a private server, so you can lock your server up and just play with your buddies. You don't have to play with random people unless you want to. M.A.R.S has the standard pay-to-play platform, so the monetization of a free-to-play game as you've become used to if you play free-to-play games. It's just something you have to come to expect in the realm of free-to-play games. Now, you probably noticed that I didn't talk anything about the graphics or the UI. That's because you can simply see those on screen right now and make a decision whether this game fits your desires for the way the graphics should look. I will say that the menus when you're not playing a game are rather cumbersome and take a little bit of time to figure out what you're looking at and to find the different game modes that you might want to play. So that's something that maybe they can look at and change in the future, but at this point you will have to expect to spend a little bit more time looking through and reading the information in the menus because it is a bit cumbersome. Again, this is a free-to-play game, and all the gameplay that I've showed you today is without spending any money. In fact, it's without spending any in-game currency either. So, if you like what you're seeing on the screen, since it's free to play, go ahead and pick it up and give it a shot. The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. And if you want to continue the fun, there's 2 videos on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. Please don't forget to whack the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video.